What is up, everybody? This is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco. We are out here in sunny Fort Pierce, Florida, and I am just directly outside Exotic Snacks Bar and Tattooery. And today, I'm here to interview none other than the legendary 4700 Risen. He's right over there. Let's get this interview on the show, on the roll, and we will go from there. What is up, everybody? This is your boy, Metahuman Macaluco, and with me today is my good friend, Mr. 4700 Arson. How are we doing today, boss?
Man, what's up, gang? I'm so happy to be here, man.
Absolutely. Now, can you please explain the origin of your name?
So R-S-I-N is my initials.
Okay.
Ryan Singer. That's
Gotcha.
my real name. So Arson was my original. And then, Put a Girl On. That dude that does comedy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he created 4,700 bands. I flew out to Cleveland and joined the team with them.
Okay.
2 years ago. And we've been running 4,700 ever. I started my own sanction down here in Florida, where I got my own team. I got Tony, Saucy, Honcho, F6, and me.
Okay.
My brother, Tank, Carson, when he gets out, Holy Ghost, when he gets out this month.
And is Tank your blood brother?
Tank's my blood brother, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he's also 4700 Tank as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And along your journey, when you first started off, did you often get in trouble for your lyrics in grade school?
Did I? Okay, yeah, here's a funny story. So I was a theater kid, bro. I was real good at acting. I won like states awards for monologues and shit when I was in high school. So I had good grades and all that. I was just a bad kid. I just had good grades though. So it was like, I could be a bad kid. That's how my brain worked. So like, I was so good at theater, they gave me a key to the closet that they never used, and I built a studio in there. And I was recording, and I hated my English teacher and the security guard. And I had this one song I was recording in there, and I was talking about like killing my teachers, and like I said their address and their real names in the songs, and they Baker acted me for it for like 2 weeks. And in the Baker Action Center, the English teacher wrote on the paper that I'm delusional and I think that I'm black.
That's fucked up.
And that's why they Baker acted me, because I thought I was black.
That's insane.
It was weird. I was like 16, 17. I was like, I don't know, dude. And then the therapist came in to like review me, and I was like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, get him out of here.
So it was just you just venting your feelings out through music, and they took it, personally. Okay, I could see that. And now, can you please explain to us the story behind Camp Stink or Camp Stank? Yes.
Okay, cool. So Camp Stank, we originally were Camp Camo.
Okay.
C-A-M-P-C-A-M-O, right? And shit fell apart. Drugs, hoes, people beefing, shit fell apart. And then I created Camp Stank as like I'm still camp, but like this shit stank.
Yeah.
Like, it stinks that you guys aren't here kind of thing.
So it's kind of
Camp
like
Stank was
your No Vaseline moment.
So then we took that name and we ran it for our show promotion, because I'm also a venue coordinator. So I use it as my show titles. Like
right.
When I book and run shows, it's under Camp Stank. That's just like the business, the LLC I own for the shows.
Okay. And you've collaborated with Propaganda and Original Sin. How did that come to be?
I'm from Lake Worth.
Okay.
I used to go to Propaganda when I was a kid.
Gotcha.
So I used to sneak in there and shit and hang out. I used to be cool at Propaganda.
Well, that's how I first
Original
met
Sin
you.
was from Sadia and Lexi. My motherfucking dogs. And I think Lou was there too. They all told me about this spot, and I went there with Sadia. And then I was like, can I throw shows here? They're like, yeah, we never thought of that. I'm like, all right, fuck. And that's it. And it was easy from there. I provided, film. This is the shows I throw. And they're like, all right, good.
Gotcha.
Success.
And you've traveled all over the continuous United States, New York, Utah,
17
Florida.
states this year.
17 states. So this is a question I ask all my artists. What was your best experience and what was your worst experience?
All right, my best experience, I really had fun in New York. We threw a show in New York, and it was in a Supreme store, like downstairs.
Okay.
And it was like an underground.
God bless you.
Excuse me, thank you. It was like an underground vibe, bro, and it was just a fucking rager, bro, in New York. And that was one of my funnest like out of state shows. And one of my worst was in Seattle, because I was
Really, Seattle.
I linked up with that kid Rich Goth, trying to throw shows. You know, I collab with people.
Right.
And it turned out he was just a scumbag piece of shit. And while we're out there, he's doing scumbag shit, and I was geeked up. And we're at the Airbnb, and he said something, and I just teed up. Bitch, da 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 da, and I bitched his ass up. He acted like a whole bitch. And then after that, they took my goddamn backpack, and it had my ID and shit in it, so I couldn't fly home from Seattle. I got fucking locked out of the spot. I had to stay outside for like 24 hours. It was like 17 degrees out. I had shorts on.
Oh no.
I was like laying on a bench waiting for a bus, and on the other side of the world, my phone died. I had no charger. I had no sweater. They took my fucking backpack. I left it in the van, and they slid after I fucking teed up on him. And he's a bitch. If I seen him, I'd slap his ass. I can't.
You got to make better decisions, Mr. Goth Boy.
I do the best I can. I've changed my life, but there's demons breathing in me still. But you know, I know how to use them for good. What if I'm their karma, bro?
Absolutely.
What if I knock someone out and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't feel bad because that dude was probably a piece of shit all day? What if I know that I only knocked you out because you're a piece of shit?
That's called a canon event.
But would that be confidence or would that be perspective? Would I be confident knowing that everyone I've ever punched was a piece of shit for sure? Or am I trying to explain that to someone who won't see it? You get what I mean? You can't explain to someone, hey man, yeah, like me, I fight.
Right.
Always for a good cause. But how can I show that to you? All you're gonna remember is fight, because negativity transfers faster than positivity. So if I'm fighting for a good reason, they're not gonna get that photo. They're not gonna get past the fact that I fought. They're not gonna get to the good reason.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to hear about that. They want to see it fight. So everyone was like, oh, Arson's this fucking big, fucking scary, fucking thug guy, da da da. No, I just didn't take any fucking disrespect, and when I asked somebody to calm down and they tried to tee up on me, I fucking smacked them. And that's just me.
Now,
I would prefer to hug everyone. The greatest conversation two human beings can have is to compromise and understand. But if you can't do that, I might have to smack the shit out of you.
have you ever thought about taking martial arts?
Yes and no, bro. I don't. I'm an honest person with myself. I won't be able to sit there and pay attention. If you do martial arts and I slap you, you're probably gonna beat my ass. But if you street fight, I got you. I got something for you.
Okay. Well, I mean, they still have a certain discipline at the end of the day.
That's why I'm pretty sure everyone I'm gonna get in a fight with won't do martial arts, because they're not gonna argue with me and be an asshole.
Yeah.
Because they have discipline. Which is why I feel safe knocking people out when they're assholes.
Absolutely. And is that part of the reason why you call yourself Crybaby Thug? Because you really do want to sit down and compromise and talk to people?
But they force my hand.
Okay.
I would love a beautiful scene, bro.
All
It's
right.
the first year of my life I wake up and I'm happy about it. This is my first year of my life that I wake up and I'm
Happy about it?
damn, what can I do today? What's going to be different today? I create a routine, though. That's what you got to do as a human being. Your natural toxic trait will be to live uncomfortably for the comfort of other human beings. And once you create a routine and live every single day, just do 2 or 3, 4, eventually build it up and stick to that routine, everything else is going to seem so much more beautiful because you're doing what you're supposed to and you get to enjoy the reward from that.
Now, for you, does that include dieting or just working on songs
diet,
or
I grow my own
working on the
food.
business stuff like exotics right here?
Everything in life, period. You know what being the best you can be is? Besides, loving yourself first, multitasking. The most successful, you know how you get successful? By being better at multitasking. The most successful people can take care of a lot of things at once. That's it. Learn how to multitask and be successful.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. What would you say is your favorite song that you've ever made within the last 5 years?
I make so many different genres. That's such a good question, bro. You stumped me good. I got that. I like my newer songs. My whole new album is like equally good to me rap wise, because I just did the song with Ken Soul. I got 2 songs with Ken Soul, Rockstar Marco and Louis Savage. Do do do. There Goes the Neighborhood and Spinach Whip and Velocity. And they're all fucking super hard, but they're real rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also have my rock tape. I dropped a D&B trap metal tape. I dropped fucking like a club like singing tape. I dropped a pop tape. I have a whole rock band. I did a new metal song with Demo Myers.
Shout out Demo.
Yeah, I love
I haven't seen that man since Prop.
That's my boy. That's my boy. He'll be out here on the 20th.
Okay. He definitely brings a new metal edge sound that I personally like. He's fucking so fire. So is there any other projects that we should know about in the near future?
I have an album coming out under the name Gaki, and this is the only time I'm gonna say it is right now. And Gaki's gonna be my undercover. I'm gonna wear bandages over my face and my silver teeth. I'm gonna wear 10X size clothes. And I got a show in Tokyo next February. And I'm gonna take it out there, and it's like rough D&B, dubstep, aggressive, and then it's me in a real high pitch and low pitch voice, really crazy flow. It's crazy music. Top tier everything.
And is there any advice you like to give to the audience about, you know, getting into the game, or if they aspire to be like you in any sort of business aspect?
If you came to here for money, you're gonna be miserable, because that is not what this is about.
So what you're saying is do it for the love of the game.
My real talent is helping people's heart and brain get along. I'm here to make your heart and brain become friends so that you can fucking relax. And that's why I do what I do. I give every single type of energy there is on every single genre, and that's because any kind of feeling that you have is a nebula. Sadness and anger are a nebula, and it's what you do with it that creates a superpower. Because if you self-destruct, you're the villain to yourself, dude.
That was beautiful. Absolutely. Let me not hold you too much up. I know we got a whole event tonight, but I want to thank you so much for taking your time,
of course, bro,
to be a part of this project. I hope to come here more often.
Over at the new shop.
Sweet.
Fuck Lucas Versace.
I'd love to say this disrespectfully, that the difference between you and me is when I DM her and ask her for feet pics.